So Michigan is really well into its reinvention. 2014 was another good year. We were very excited about the level of investment that was made by businesses in our states. And then our communities are really having a nice comeback, the most significant of which is probably Detroit. But you've got major projects like the Catalyst Project or the new arena project that was announced by the Ilitch family with support from the city of Detroit and from the Michigan Strategic Fund that's looking to redevelop about a 45 square block area. And that's just one of many community development projects. Going back and talking a little bit about the business investment side, that's been big for our state. We can account for nearly $3 billion of new investment by companies in our state. That $3 billion translates into tens of thousands of jobs that are going to be happening over the next several years. And Michigan's overall, job growth and economic growth has been exceptionally positive. Exports is the other piece that we really want to continue to invest in. We know that small and medium-sized companies continue to struggle with finding access to export markets. And so a lot of our resources will continue to be focused on helping those companies find their way into those markets. We've got about 10 different markets that we're looking at, and I encourage any company that's looking to find ways to grow in export markets to work with us at the MEDC. Pure Michigan Business Connect continues to be one of our amazing programs where we've been able to facilitate, in round numbers, about $2 billion of business-to-business activities. Of course, our kickoff partners in that initiative was DTE Energy and Consumers Energy, but we now have in excess of 100 companies that are actively participating on the buy side and literally thousands of companies participating on the sell side. And then in the talent space, we've got a number of really cool programs that's helping to fill this gap that exists in terms of businesses being able to find the key people they need. At the entry-level end of the spectrum, there's Community Ventures, a program that's targeting 4 of our most distressed cities, those being Saginaw, Flint, Pontiac, and Detroit. An amazing program that's having amazing impact. More than 2,500 individuals whose job prospects were essentially zero have now found meaningful opportunities that are sustainable and pay a living wage in those 4 communities. And the beauty of it is it's got great support across the board. We have funding for 2015, and the program is already off to a great start. Ideally, we'll be scaling that program over 2015 into other communities throughout the state so that it has the same kind of broad impact that it's been able to have in those 4. I should also mention that our tourism program, the Pure Michigan Tourism Program, continues to be a real star out there in the travel world. Every place we go, Pure Michigan is highlighted as one of those brands that just simply sends the right message to all those who are interested in considering visiting Michigan. And of course, we continue to have an outstanding return on the investment that we're making. Lastly, I want to mention our prosperity regions. Michigan is a big state, but we've got 10 prosperity regions that are all somewhat different. Some of the things that I've talked about have had a direct impact in virtually every one of those regions. And so I want to say that whether you're in the UP or whether you're in southern Michigan, whether you're on the east side of the state or the west side of the state, we want to be your partner in economic development. And with that, we wish you all the very merriest of Christmas and happy holidays.